I caught myself looking at the sky. It seemed so far through my eyes. It took a while, now I realize that I can fly.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets. Full Game 2 highlights, reaction, and review plus breakdown. Let's jump right into it. So we back in this Western Conference Finals for Game 2, like I said. There was a lot of buzz in the air. Like I said in my last video, man, in my review video, or preview video, excuse me. Man, people was saying some crazy stuff about the Nuggets, you know what I'm saying, and and how they, you know, should be afraid, and the Lakers have figured this out and figured that out. And one thing, like I said, also in the Game 1 video, that the playoffs is all about matchups and adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? Because you see the team so much, a minimum of 4 games, obviously. You kind of get used to certain things, so you have to expose, you know, the matchups that present themselves. You know what I'm saying? And most time, it used to happen over the course of the series, but now, as you can see, teams get right to it. They get right to where they feel they can exploit a matchup. So, you know, the Lakers, I guess they felt they had something in Rui. I told you guys there was nothing there with Rui guarding Jokic. Now, as far as Rui coming off the bench and scoring, you know, that's his job. That's what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Come off that bench and provide a punch, and some energy. And he did a wonderful job of that this game. I mean, a great job of that. You know, he had the energy in the building, almost leaning toward the Lakers, as you see Jeff Green with the finish right there. And I'm gonna get to Jeff Green in a minute, but man, he really, Rui really provided some, as you see him finishing right there. He did a really good job providing some scoring once again. I don't think he missed a shot until maybe like his 8th or 9th shot, something like that. On the other hand, Jamal Murray, you know, and Caldwell Pope, you know, they couldn't throw a brick in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? In the first half, it was a rough first half for shooting, even though we saw Jamal Murray hit that 3 earlier, in these highlights. As you see LeBron right there with the nice layup finish. Man, it was a tough go of it early for Jamal and KCP, missing wide open threes, just easy shots. You know what I'm saying? They were, you know, just finding the iron, you know, no net. As you see Rui again, who again, he had it stuck on automatic, you know what I'm saying, in that first half. LeBron with the strong finish right there. Again, the Lakers had it going. And again, a lot of it was because of the play of Rui. And then also helped by the Nuggets' lack of energy on defense. Gordon was just absolutely confused and nowhere to be found. Aaron Gordon, that is, in that first half. It looked like he was afraid to deal with Anthony Davis. He didn't know what to do with Anthony Davis. He didn't know where he should go in regards to, like right now, you can see where, you know, the spacing. He didn't want to go out to the 3 because he didn't want to be forced to shoot that 3. His confidence shooting that 3 is just really it's just nowhere to be found right now. So, you know, you had that. Like I said, Jamal wasn't hitting his shots. And then Jokic, you know what I'm saying? Even though you see him right there, going strong with the finish. Jokic wasn't that aggressive offensively. And not that he, again, a lot of people be like, oh, he needs to be more aggressive. And maybe because, you know, you're trying to get these wins. So I'm not, but his nature obviously is to be a playmaker and a facilitator. He just was really, passing up shots that he probably should have been taking in the first half. You know, I mean, it was good to try to get, you know, help your teammates get going, and want them to get going, as we see Aaron Gordon, who's barely getting over the rim, man. I hope his knees, I hope everything's all right with him, physically, but, his lift hasn't been the same as it used to be in his, dunk contest days. But yeah, you know, Jokic kind of had an extra slow start, as you see Rui with a nice back cut. And that kind of helped the Lakers, get some momentum going, especially with, you know, KCP Murray missing those shots, Gordon not putting himself in a position to take any shots. And then Michael Porter Jr. in the first half kind of was passing up, was hesitant to take shots. One thing he has to do is be aggressive in shot seeking. Now, I know sometimes Jamal Murray can look at that and be like, man, why can't I do that? But it's a different dynamic because Michael Porter Jr., that's pretty much his job. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray has multiple roles and responsibilities, even though he's such a deadly shooter, as we saw in the fourth quarter, as we're getting ready to see in these highlights too coming up. Even though he started off the game, like I said, not being able to throw a brick in the ocean, he was building a home for real. So it was definitely definitely interesting to see, what Michael Porter Jr. was going to do in this second half. And as you can see, he was putting himself in position over there. You calling for the ball, doing a good job. Bruce Brown did a great job coming off the bench. Bruce Brown, an absolute wonderful job. You see Michael Porter Jr. going to his left. Remember I said, guys, when he's going to his left, get him the ball. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, great job getting guys going. You know what I'm saying? Late in that third quarter, we really needed to get Michael Porter Jr. going. He did a great job of being more aggressive, looking for a shot, taking the shots that was there, that presented themselves. He really didn't force anything. And Jokic got back to running those DHOs at the top. Obviously, you can see that Aaron Gordon, we should probably incorporate Aaron Gordon more in doing dribble handoffs as well, especially since Jokic can easily knock down that three. I don't know how much Coach Malone trusts, as you see Jamal Murray right there getting it going. I don't know if Coach Malone trusts Aaron Gordon enough, to have him do that often. But we'll see. He did it once or twice in this game. We'll see if that expands more, especially going into LA. Because you expect to see Michael Porter Jr., like I said, taking those shots that are there, wasn't forcing anything. Especially if you're not going to contribute a lot on defense, like that right there. Did you see right there? Did you just see that? All right. Anyway, if you're not going to contribute a lot on defense, then you have to do what you do on offense, man. You really have to. I mean, you really have to. Or you're just really hurting the team being out there. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray, my goodness, to see him get it going. He hit another shot that was big over LeBron as well. As you see that one over Anthony Davis. Bruce Brown was getting it going with the Lakers bench, man, knocking down the threes. You guys know how I feel about Bruce Bowen. I keep saying Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown, there's that one right there over LeBron. That was just... that was too tough right there. Kind of got complacent. Now, we have a tendency, as you see Michael Porter Jr. right here. That was beautiful right there. You know what I'm saying? That DHO is deadly. That DHO is deadly. And it's not even really a dribble handoff. As you can see right there, you just give Jokic the ball at the elbow, and then you just run the action off of that, and he hands off Jamal Murray with the nice shot. But man, a good job of the Denver Nuggets sticking to the script, you know what I'm saying? Getting themselves in better positions, kind of re-energizing the guys. Because, like I said, Jokic started slow as far as his intent. Michael Porter Jr. didn't really have a strong intent to start the game. Murray was fine. He just wasn't knocking down shots. KCP was fine. He just wasn't knocking down shots. So you just get the intent, rattled up a little more. And the shots might start falling, you know what I'm saying? And the combination of those things happened. The shots started falling. As you see Austin Rivers right there, try to keep it close. And that's what I was saying before about the complacency. You can see a little bit of complacency set in, when the Nuggets got up 10 right there. Kind of got excited, you know what I'm saying? And the Lakers didn't quit, you know what I'm saying? To their credit, the Lakers kept fighting. But as you can see right there, the Nuggets were able to pull it out, and get the victory. Good shooting at the end. Jamal Murray proved that he's a closer. He definitely is a closer. It takes some good fortitude, you know what I'm saying, to keep shooting and to knock down those shots in this. This is a playoff situation. This is the Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is, Jamal Murray is also one of those guys that the tendency to get down on himself, and he can carry that over into the next game. So it was really good that he was able to get out of that, knock down some shots, get some confidence going, so he can feel good, at least better, if not great, going into LA. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Michael Porter Jr. You saw the excitement on his face when he hit that three. He was pumped up. It's good to get that kind of confidence, get that energy going. Headed to LA. It's going to be tough in LA. Aaron Gordon, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, because I know he's starting to hear some of the things being said. And you can tell that he's just so uncertain, and he just really, really, really does not want to have to be put in that situation to shoot that ball. So we'll see, and that's what I was saying about, I'll get to Jeff Green later. Jeff Green, and I said this early when I did the first game of the Phoenix Suns and Nuggets playoff series. Jeff Green is, if the Nuggets are going to win a championship, Jeff Green is going to have to play some significant minutes, or minutes of significance, I should say. I don't want to be confused with significant minutes as in a lot of minutes. No, that's not what I mean. But I mean, he's going to have to, when he's out there, he's going to have to do some things that matter. He did that a little more in this game. Defensively, he was in position a lot better than Aaron Gordon. We've seen Jeff Green able to knock down that shot, and he has no problem taking that corner three. And we also saw him finishing down the lane also. So probably look forward to seeing Jeff Green get a couple more minutes in LA. But again, remember I was saying about sometimes the mentality isn't as strong as you might want it to be. And I know Coach Malone, does his best to keep guys at a high level emotionally and mentally. But hopefully Aaron Gordon, if Coach Malone can get Jeff Green some more minutes, significant, to play some significant minutes as far as, a good role out there and succeeding in a good role, spacing the defense and helping the offense have space as well. Hopefully Aaron Gordon won't feel, a certain way about that. This is all about getting a championship. And he can be able to get himself, where he needs to be to contribute in the way that he wants to contribute. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can see when Coach Malone has him bring the ball up the floor, that's just maintenance. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, and that's good management. That's what a coach does. You know what I'm saying? That's what a good coach does. It's not always about understanding X and O's only. You know what I'm saying? Also, you got to make sure, you get guys in the right frame of mind. And sometimes it just takes little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm going to just have you bring the ball up here and there, so you can at least get that action going, get the ball in your hands. And come off of that. You can pass, to Jokic at that elbow, come off of that action, and you look for a lob, look for a drop pass, finish with a dunk if it's there, things like that, you know what I'm saying? And just keep him involved, keep him engaged. Because like we see at times, he'll kind of sink into that dunkers area, not looking to do anything in particular. He'll just sink at that baseline and kind of shrink, and just disappear and try not to be in the way, and that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking forward to seeing how what's made with that adjustment, or what kind of adjustment is made in regards to that. Also, I said you could see how the Lakers were hunting and going after Michael Porter Jr. in those pick and roll, screen and roll situations, switch situations, whatever. And they're gonna see on film, Aaron Gordon's not, connected the way he could be, and they're gonna exploit that in LA as well. You know what I'm saying? They did a little bit, obviously, with Hachimura today. You know, he just went right at Gordon, right at him, like he wasn't even there. Same thing with Eric. I mean, he was going at everybody. Jokic, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So definitely looking forward to seeing all those adjustments if the Lakers will continue to attack, you know, specific guys, try to keep them. If D'Angelo Russell and Schroeder try to go after Murray a little more, keep him occupied in LA, you know, obviously Russell and Schroeder are going to play better at home. If the Nuggets, I mean, I kind of, excuse me, I had said before that I believe each team's going to hold serve at home. I think the Nuggets will win both games, which they did. And I also believe the Lakers are going to go to LA and win both games. Now, the Nuggets do have a chance to steal one, and I hope they do. But I believe that the Lakers will win both games in LA. But the Nuggets will still have the advantage. Because by that sixth game in LA, oh wait, I think in the Western, I don't know, the Western Conference Finals, it might be different. It might be 2-2-2-1, or I don't know if it's 2-2-1-1-1. But nonetheless, as far as home and away, but nonetheless, you know, by the time the Nuggets get to Game 6, I believe that they'll be able to. They would have be able to win a game in LA for a couple reasons. You know, I just think the Lakers will wind down. Anthony Davis is already, if you saw the game today, and it has a lot to do with the altitude as well, but he looked like he was kind of already tired. LeBron definitely looked like he was a little tired, worn down, fatigued. And even though they'll get a lot of energy, you really don't want that. The Nuggets can stay in the games in LA and force LeBron and AD to have to play, you know, 38 minutes or more. Like if we go to overtime or whatever, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or over 40 minutes and then overtime. I mean, if you have to force them to be on the court that long, that plays in the Nuggets' favor. You know what I'm saying? Now obviously, the same thing is on the other end, because obviously the Nuggets don't fare too well when Jokic is not on the floor, or at least as good as they can, especially if Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. aren't hitting their shots, or if Michael Porter Jr. is out there, he's not being aggressive. Now, if those things are happening, if he's hitting their shots, if they're hitting their shots, if Porter Jr. is being aggressive and Jokic is resting on the bench, it's different. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, as far as consistency and all those things, the Nuggets haven't fared well with Jokic having to get extended rest on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So in LA, look for the Lakers to push the issue and try to get Jokic in foul trouble. And if he, you know, try to keep him on the floor, force, you know, the Nuggets to play from behind and have to keep Jokic on the floor, that'll wear Jokic down. Same thing with Jamal Murray. You know, we saw in this game too, he had to play the whole second half for the most part. If not exactly the whole second half. And he was tired. He was fatigued. He was worn out. You know what I'm saying? Those things add up. You know what I'm saying? So they'll definitely take advantage of the rest. But it definitely accumulates over the course of a long series, you know. And obviously if I believe the Lakers are going to win both games at home, then I probably believe that it's going to be a long series, as in, at least 6 games. You know, you got some people out there talking about the Lakers are going to win the next 4 straight. Well, obviously they didn't win this one, so they 2 down. So now they finna win the next 4 straight. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good series. You know what I'm saying? I still got the Nuggets in 6. If we push it to 7, I still got the Nuggets in 7. But we'll definitely see. So I thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.
If this world were mine,